Liberal Democrats will double the child payment and look to extend it to other age groups. We will extend free school meals all year round for primary pupils. We will pressure the UK government to make the universal credit uplift permanent. And we will direct support in schools to the poorest pupils to help close the poverty-related attainment gap.
Firstly, we've got to get our economy back up and running again and protect jobs that people have just now and give them opportunities to get better jobs and move on. By taking people back into work and providing better jobs, we will lift individuals and families out of poverty. For children in particular, we want to introduce free school lunches and breakfast to all primary school pupils across Scotland, and we would support the doubling of the Scottish child payment to £20 a week.
The Scottish Government was set to miss its targets on child poverty even before the pandemic struck. Now many more families face a crisis. The Scottish Greens won pandemic relief payments for the worst hit, and we have pushed for the doubling of the Scottish child payment. Ultimately, though, we need to tackle the root of the problem of low pay and insecure work.
We've introduced 10 new social security benefits in the past 3 years, including the game-changing Scottish child payment. And in the next Parliament, we will double that payment to lift more children and households out of poverty. So we will also double investment in our parental employment support programme, use our powers to require businesses with government contracts to pay staff the real living wage, and support a new living hours accreditation scheme to help drive out insecure work. There's also one idea that I think could really help us lift families out of poverty, and that would be the establishment of a minimum income guarantee. This would top up people's incomes to a minimum standard, ensuring that no one lives in poverty.
We want to immediately double the Scottish child payment so we can lift tens of thousands of children out of poverty. We've got to make sure we do a jobs guarantee scheme, not just for young people, but for the long-term unemployed too, so we can get people back into work. Alongside that, we want 5,000 new apprenticeships, not at the really low-paid rate of apprenticeship pay, but doubling that pay so people get a fairness at work. Alongside that, we want to do Good Business Scotland, which would mean that only companies that paid a fair wage, good conditions and met their climate reduction plans would get access to public funds. And I also want us to devolve employment law so we can have a floor set across the UK and have a race to the top on pay and workers' rights here in Scotland and across the UK.